young, and like there's a lot of distractions, there's a lot of things, and it tells me this step might be just go with the flow. Just I know you want this, I know you want this, but this is for you. Do you understand? This is the best, and during the process is more than what I expected. It's the greatest. It's not the best, it is the greatest, because I have never seen any man, I don't know anybody. And the thing about me and my husband is not just about social media. When we are together, I'm so happy, I'm so relaxed, I'm so at peace. And I feel that with him as well. He's so at peace. We're so relaxed. We're like best friends. We're like friends. We support each other in every way. And I'm so grateful to God for finding this person. And I know, like, there's a lot of scary things about marriage. There's a lot of disease. But I always tell him, I don't think I'll see us as, you know, being married and we're friends. We are going on this journey together. This is not marriage. This is a forever and a lifetime. This is a journey that people will look forward to and say, wow, I can, if these people can achieve this, I can achieve this. My story will be different. And I know because God has aligned it. And this is a journey that God has pointed out and no man can stop. Amen.
I understand that there are a lot of people on social media, people who are trying to transfer their aggression, people who have a lot of things on their minds and they are trying to while away time. A lot of sad people, a lot of happy people, just name it. You will see different types of people with different opinions on social media. But you know, when you see some and you can't but just notice and laugh and want to talk about it. I just hope you stay with me to the end of this video. Thanks so much for joining me. My name is Oyinda Mola Oniaya. Welcome to Exciting Moments Idoyin. If you are just seeing me for the first time, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Please don't leave without subscribing if you have not yet subscribed to my channel. The trending news, or part of the trending news on social media, is that a particular lady is getting married. She has taken the first step. I think they have about 5 ceremonies lined up. They've just done 1 out of the 5. So they have 4 to go, according to her mom. She's by name Priscilla and Juma. She's an actor. She's an influencer. And she has so many followers on TikTok, on Instagram, and almost all her social media platforms. She's the daughter to the popular Queen Mother, who we always fight for people. She's an actress also, a TikToker. She does a lot of things. Our daughter got married in the Islamic way because she got married to a Muslim guy who is also a celebrity in his country, in Tanzania. His name is Jukes. Is a musician, just like we have most celebrated musicians here in Nigeria. So he is in Tanzania, is well known, and because of the relationship between him and Priscilla, a lot of people have gotten to know him also in Nigeria with their latest song trending, and a lot of people using it on their social media platforms. So they started dating last year, and this year they decided to make everything formal, being husband and wife. And so they've taken the first step, which is the Islamic rite of marriage in his own country, which is Tanzania. So the mom and some of her friends, they went to witness the marriage rites, and it has been trending all through the weekend, and a lot of people have a lot of things to say. And I keep wondering, why are so many people toxic? Like, why the negative comments about marriage? Okay, I've seen so many people that got married maybe in 2-3 months of getting to meet each other, and they have long-lasting marriages. I don't know why this should be an exception, but I've made a video on one of my social media platforms, but I saw this particular comments of someone. Is a post actually on Facebook, and I decided to like just talk about it here on YouTube so that you can also drop your opinion. I don't know, but I just feel different about it. Let me read it out so that you will understand what I'm saying. Oh, her name is Marvis Ishan Queen. Okay, Her name is Mavis Ishan Queen. She's a lady, I guess. She's a lady. I didn't bother to check her profile, but she's a lady with the picture she puts. So she put the picture of both Priscilla Ojo and the husband, and then wrote this particular post. I'm going to read it out to you. She said, I'm surprised that nobody is talking about the fact that Priscilla Ojo is 24 years old. She was born in 2001, and she's married Juma Jukes, who is 35 years old, born in 1989. That's not only a whopping 12 years difference, but the woman's frontal lobe hasn't even developed yet. Call me whatever you want to call me, but not only is Priscilla too young to get married, that man is also too old for her. And I say so because I'm the same age as that man, and God knows that the 24-year-old version of myself was nowhere close to being the woman that I am today. I wonder what Iyabo Ojo was thinking thinking when she approved of this relationship. The age gap is too much. And so that ended the post, and I kept laughing. I don't know how to react to this particular post, because I don't know why you will use your lifestyle to judge other people's lifestyle. If not as our country is not economically good or stable, a lot of people should have married by now. It's not that some people don't want to marry, but because of the commitment, the expenses, the finances it puts them to, that made some people like still hold on until they are financially okay. There's nothing, as far as you are beyond 18 and you know that you are matured enough to actually get married, or you've seen someone you can spend the rest of your life with, why don't you go ahead? I don't know why, or there's an, is it a slogan or a law that says that you have to be a particular age before you are ready for marriage. There are a lot of people that I've seen who are young, much more younger than Priscilla Ojo. At least I could remember when Kanu got married. Kanu is far older than his wife that he got married to and has children now. The lady, as at that time that they got married, was 17 years old. A lot of people had things to say, horrible things to say about them, but look at where they are now. Okay, they have children, they are in good places, they are enjoying their lives. So I don't know where the age comes in. The popular minister of God that we all know in Nigeria, Pastor Adeboye, got married at a very young age, at a very, very young age with his wife. He said in one of his sermons that a lot of people also said different things, that it wasn't going to work, but at the end of the day, see where they are now. So age does not determine that a marriage will work or not. In part of the post, she said she's the same age with the guy, and so what? I kind of feel the frustration in her, because if you are 35 years old by now and you're not yet married, then you kind of feel somehow. People even frown at it, because when you're above 30 and you're yet to marry, or you're in a serious relationship, people feel, oh, your time has passed. They see you as old school. Possibly that's the frustration she's trying to put on this particular people. And Iyabo Ojo has always wanted her daughter to marry very early. So what is the big deal about these rants? I don't understand. I like it when people marry very young. Just know what you are doing, be matured about it. Age does not define maturity in marriage. Age does not define that. I've seen people who are old enough and still doing like babies in marriage. There are people who we see as being matured, but they are going through a lot of things. I don't think the numbers of divorce that we have nowadays is based on the age that couples get married. It's not by that. I think it's about the understanding, the maturity, and you being able to stay together and be able to contain each other's excesses. So you now saying somebody is 24 years old, somebody who has achieved a lot in her life, she has finished school, she owns businesses, she is an influencer, she does a lot of things, she has money. Even if the man is poor, she has money to fend for herself, and you're saying she's not yet matured. That's not what 24 years is not marriageable age, for crying out loud. This is, I feel she's speaking out of jealousy, out of frustration, that, oh, maybe she's, because I don't understand. 24-year-old girl is too young to marry. Is it until she's 40 or she's 50 before she is ripe enough to? Please, Let us not just come out there. I know that a lot of people on Facebook will say what is in your mind, but I think have a rethink of whatever you want to say, if it actually makes sense or not. Because if you don't say something that makes sense, people will come for you. People will come for you, and you have to take it that way. I feel like when people see marriages like this, you should also pray to God for yours. Pray to God for yours, even without no comparison. Just pray that you want your own kind of man, not to say, oh, I want this kind of person, I want this kind of man. No, just pray for your own kind of man from God, and God will definitely answer you. But you saying all of these things, it's beyond. I don't know what she was thinking about, but I don't see this coming from a good heart. I don't see this kind of post coming from a good heart to someone. But you know, I love the way Iyabo Ojo trained our children. Even when they are dragging her, our children are always very matured about it. So I know they would have seen a lot of things and they would just let it go. But I'm just talking from a general perspective now, that for the fact that somebody is 24 years old and the husband is older does not mean that the marriage do not work, or they are not matured enough to settle down, to have kids, to live together as one. Please, let us do better. Let us do better. This is not it at all. I pray that this particular person will find her own man if she's really interested in settling down in the future. Or what do you think about it? Do you think 24-year-old girl, lady, is not even girl, lady is too young to get married? I've seen a lot of ladies that are below this age get married, that they are living happily with their spouses. So what's the big deal? Is it because she's a celebrity? Let me know what you think about this video. Do you think this particular person is right about what she has said about this marriage? Because I know we are yet to see enough of this wedding. They just finished 1 out of 5 marriage rights they are going to dish out on social media for us to see. So we haven't seen anything yet. I love them. I love Iyabo Ojo. I love our children. Even despite the exposure and all of that, they are still trying to maintain this, okay? Not having to misuse their opportunity. They make use of their opportunity. And you can imagine the kind of endorsement this particular guy is putting into the bag. Is a lot. Is a lot, both in Nigeria and both in her husband's own country, Tanzania. So please, if this post is coming from a place of jealousy, please erase it. God will remember everybody. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until I see you again in my next one. Bye.